Hello, I just want to make a quick screencast about the assignment. So we're going to write just 2 responses for our conclusion about this case study. Remember, our goal was to look at environmental impact assessments, or EIAs. And in this case, we're going to be assessing the construction of an ecotourism destination in the 1,000 acres near the Carrera National Park that has been taken by the government, in order to attract more ecotourism to the area. So we have to consider both the benefits and the drawbacks of the development project. That means that we really need to think about the stakeholders that we read about, both initially in their introductions and their goals, but also in their roundtable discussion. So please remember, the reality of the situation is that the government has taken the land. They took the land and they're going to continue with this project. So whether or not this roundtable discussion took place so that people could air their grievances or share their opinions, the project is going to continue forward. Okay, there can be a little bit of adjustment made, but they have a plan and they're going to continue with the project. So we need to be thinking about what are the pros and cons, what are the benefits and drawbacks, who's benefiting, and maybe who's suffering because of the project. So I'm going to have you construct your individual environmental impact assessment. So 1 paragraph is what it says, so at least 1 paragraph. So let's focus on a nice, well-developed paragraph considering the comments that were made, regarding who is going to benefit financially, the groups of people who have been relocated and what their life is going to be like, as well as potential benefits of developing that area. So we said there's a potential benefit in protecting it environmentally. However, we have to consider the fact that maybe use of the land might lead to some drawbacks as well. So we're trying to consider all of the little pieces here, all of our people, and write our environmental impact assessment. So just balancing pros and cons. And then for number 2, it says assume the project is completed. So it's underway, We need to come up with some indicators that could tell us about the sustainability of the project. So imagine the project is underway now. Let's say we build really quickly and the ecotourism destinations are constructed by, let's say, summer 2018. Let's say we check in on it after 10 years and after 20 years. So we check in in 2028, we check in 2038. We want to look at some indicators to tell us how successful was that project. So at that point in time, what is the environment like? How are the people doing who are impacted by the project? And what are some economic indicators? So looking at money and financial benefits and drawbacks as well. So we're trying to come up with 3 at least specific things that we could check for. So I want you to consider those 3 types of indicators and what we could look at in order to assess the success of this project and how sustainable it is. So if you have any questions, let me know. Remember, you're going to turn this in, but the point of turning it is really just to see where your writing is right now. I'm not going to give you a grade based on I'm not going to give you a grade based on the quality. I really just want it to be a formative assessment to see where we are and to see how your writing is. All right, let me know if you have questions. Have a good day.